Hey everybody, how's it going? In today's video, I want to have a look at Bitcoin and see if we could potentially be putting in another double bottom around this 15k lows that we saw at the beginning of this year. Now, very quickly, I also want to apologize for the lack of uploads this week. Just a few family things that have popped up, but I'm here now, and hopefully that's what counts. So getting straight into it, Bitcoin sat at 26.5k. After its recent shock of dropping down for about 30k. So we're down about $4,000, which is quite a lot for Bitcoin's case. Now, I'm going to get straight in and draw a fib here because I think it's important to visualize this. If we basically bring this down to this level, and if I edit this properly so that it lines up, we can see that we basically, this last scare, we broke down through our 0.78 level and we found support off this 0.618 level. And ever since we've been sat around here, not really doing much. We sort of recovered a bit. We can see this green sort of candle here. But honestly, it's not looking very good for Bitcoin. I'm sure you can see yourself. I mean, it's kind of like a dead cat bounce, if you will, where you see these quite a lot where, especially after big downward movements like sell-offs, you see a big initial sell-off, and then you have a small recovery, and then another sort of drop. And, you know, I don't know why they call it a dead cat bounce. I presume throwing a cat from a height that's dead would make a similar sort of motion. I really couldn't tell you. But that's what we're looking at. In my opinion, I see us going lower. Now, do I think we'll see this bottom? In all honesty now, no. And I know this is probably not what you want to hear, but I'm a bit strapped for time at the moment. I think in a few days I'll make another video explaining properly why, but I don't have enough time to really get into this. I just wanted to get something out so that it didn't look like I just totally abandoned the channel this week, because I won't get a chance to upload tomorrow, I don't think. In my opinion, I think we're expected to go down. Now, whether we go down to here and spend the rest of the year at 24k, whether we go around here and spend the rest of the year of 22k, I don't think we're going to break below this 20k line. I don't see it happening, to be honest with you. And I mean, it's a serious level of support. Because, I mean, we've been above the 20k since the beginning of March. And when we did break above 20k, we had such like a rocket-fueled pump that brought us up to the sort of levels that we've been at for the last 4 or 5 months, you know. And now that we've finally sort of pushed down below here, and not had closes below, but we've not that we've had closes below here, but we have definitely wicked below it more than once. I see it breaking down. Now, a counter argument to that would be, well, we wicked below here, we had closes below this line here, below the 25k, 26k line. Why can't we just go back up like this? Now, in my experience looking at charts, which is only, you know, I'd say 3 years long at this point, I'm quite new, I would say that personally, when Bitcoin broke down here, it tested and it got rejected, and it rocket fueled up. The fact that Bitcoin, the backbone of crypto, has come back here to test this again, I don't think that it came all the way back down here for nothing. Here it was just a slow capitulation, and this was loss of interest in crypto. And then whatever happened, I can't quite remember. Whether it was BlackRock with their ETF filing, I don't know. We had a huge surge in Bitcoin's price, and a bit of life was injected back into crypto, and especially Bitcoin. This sell-off is a scare, and it's what we talk about, the secondary scare for Bitcoin, where basically the thesis is we spend half this year going up, half this year going down. 7 months up, that, you know, 5 down, you know, 5 up, 7 down, 6 up, 6 down. Doesn't really matter. It's somewhere around half and half. And so far we've had this half up, basically. We've spent at least 6 months going up this year. 5 anyway. And I think it's time that we see a bit of pain. Also, another thing very quickly that I just want to fire off. August and September are historically the worst months for Bitcoin. Again, I'll do a proper video later when I'm back at my normal setup and I have a mouse. I don't actually have a mouse today. I'm using a trackpad on a laptop. So I will go into that. and show you these monthly returns on average with Bitcoin. But just know that August and September are usually very poor months for Bitcoin, and the ones where we see the biggest drops on average historically. So again, to see it come down to this level, obviously very intentionally. It wasn't just a natural loss of interest, it was a, oh my god, sell my Bitcoin now event. And these sort of events don't just last 3 days like it has here. These things usually go on for weeks. And although they might be the most potent, most, powerful at the beginning, they still have big sell-offs to come, I'm sure. And the fact, again, that we've come back to retest here is not just a fluke. We've broken down below this level here. And I think we're due to spend more time here. So I'm just going to wrap it up there, guys, to be honest with you. Really sorry for the lack of uploads last week again, but I should be somewhat consistent. I won't have one. Today is Thursday. I won't have a video out Friday. Well, I might. It depends. I'll be getting back very late, so I might be able to get one out, but I don't even know if it would be worth it because half of you wouldn't be awake anyway. So I'll see how much energy I have, but definitely Saturday, definitely Sunday. And then from there on, regularly uploading again. So thanks very much for tuning in, guys. I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care and peace.